Hello, hello, Silver Gauntlets. It is Sadie and Flare here to bring you another day of Challenge Cup awesomeness. Flare, how are you doing today?
Good evening, everyone.
Good evening. I might have caught Flare right as they were taking bite of pizza. We were exchanging pizza recipes as we were waiting for this awesome matchup between Hellknight and the 10th Doctor.
All right, I said good evening, everyone. Good sleepy, everyone? Yeah?
So we're already off to a great start. Yeah, no, I heard sleep and immediately I just zoned out, micro napped. We have a Forest Medallion start, which is super exciting today. We get a free song right off the bat. We're also starting with Prelude, which is a great teleport song, at least depending on where their starting location is.
And who thinks they're going to be dropping in the Temple of Time?
Valley. I bet Valley.
Kakariko.
Okay. Yeah, I'll take CAC. There's a lot of checks that they can do just right off the start, so time to hit the ground running.
Hey, Anju, what you got? Oh, I love you too, Anju.
Aww. Anju is by far probably one of the best side characters in this game.
Side character? She's a main character.
And 10th Doctor is picking up a stick. Never know when you'll need more sticks.
Hellknight says, no, I don't need no sticks.
So this is a round 2 matchup between these two runners. So they have already won one matchup, and whoever loses today is going to be unfortunately out of the tournament. So they are keeping their eyes on keeping up a winning streak.
Ooh, bomb cheese from the shield grave. 10th Doctor is going to be missing that.
And Nocturne on the Song of Storms check. Oh, okay. With Kakariko being our starting location as adult, that's not super helpful. But we'll see where our spawn point is as child, because it looks like 10th Doctor is making a break for it.
With Zelda's Lullaby as our free song. Let's go.
Oh, wow. Okay, so we're not going to see any Hall Dungeon for songs today unless there's some weirdness with Minuet and Sarias. Spirit Temple, Forest Temple, Fire Temple, 3 other places I didn't see that are medallions. Shout out to our trackers today for doing the work that my brain is not fast enough to do. Ginger, Sony, and TJ. Oh god, they're checking things so fast.
I know.
We could still have logical all dungeons for items.
We could also dip all dungeons.
Just to be mean.
I mean, I'm sure that someone's gonna want to dip into Foolish, pick your place. You know, just say hi and forget that it's Foolish.
Yeah,
but no, these guys are
out...
so much better.
Yeah, I'm shouting out the trackers because they are slowly getting those medallions up on screen so we can actually see what we're working with.
Let's see, we got a fire tree, we got a water spirit, we got a ghostly forest, and spiritual fire.
And some light water. You know,
light water.
Calorie-free water.
Calorie-free water?
Calorie-free water.
Wow!
And then that means that, oh, hey, everyone, guess what time it is? We love water stone. So I'm just going to say that in before water winds up being, wait, is water medallion or is water stone?
Yeah, that's a good question.
Oh, and we have Wasteland, Way of the Hero. So
The
where is our
wasteland is way over here?
fire?
Who's ready to find some fire?
Do you think that they will find dins first or fire arrows first?
I think we should set up a prediction.
I think we should.
What is our first fire source gonna be? Our first magical fire source. They'll find both of mass location magic. No, we don't care about magic for this circumstance. We only care about dins and fire arrows.
Yeah, it doesn't. Oh, magic. Hey, guess what? Mido has some magic today.
Yeah. What
All right.
magical fire source are we gonna find first for our Wasteland Way of the Hero?
So it's actually kind of exciting finding magic at this point, because that means when they find that fire source, they can just sprint out to the wasteland and see what the heck's there.
They can be pro gamers in reverse Wasteland there.
Well, considering that they got Requiem on the minuet check, that's pretty possible.
And there's our Saria's song.
So definitely no all dungeons for song weirdness. No all dungeons, probably because Shadow is foolish.
So everything else really is just like convenience warps.
Graveyard is Way of the Hero. Market is Way of the Hero. Oh, both Market Way of the Hero is out in front of the temple.
You know, I think the fire source could go either way here because Shadow is a stone. So we're not logically required to, or hard required to get dins. We're just magically hard. We're just hard required to get fire.
To get a single fire.
Words are difficult, guys.
Words are hard. We are running on caffeine, faith, and an
Pizza.
enthusiasm for Zooter. The fact that we are awake and talking is impressive.
I'm talking. I don't know about awake, though.
You know, we haven't found anything in the graveyard yet, have we?
I don't think so. I'm betting you younger Dampe might have something. The one from 7 years ago, not the one that 10th Doctor is looking at right now.
Which, by the way, everyone should drop in chat. What are your guesses for the 10th Doctor's time? I bet 53 seconds.
Let's see, has he gotten hit by fire yet?
Got hit once.
Ooh, once. I'm gonna go with 50 on the spot, but I'm probably too late to get credit for that guess. We don't know that it can't be AD. We want it to be AD, though. All the things right away tell us that, hey, it's probably not all dungeons.
So, it could be something really screwy, like all dungeons for Bolero, that has happened before. Could be all dungeons for Song of Storms to get into, like, Bottom of the Well, or into any of the Storms Grotto. It could be Song of Time in order to, say, do the toilet check.
The what? No, there's never anything on the toilet check.
It's not like I haven't seen the hammer there before or anything. So, J-Star, the two songs that would 100% require it to be all dungeons are Zelda's Lullaby or Nocturne of Shadow. But since we got those two songs already, we know that it's not going to be... It's less likely for it to be all dungeons. All dungeons is all up in the air, but right now it is less likely. Yep, Shadow is foolish.
First 9 minutes of every single seed, every single race seed, we just get all this information coming in.
Yeah,
We're
and
gonna
it
make
is a lot to keep track of.
All right, so we got Graveyard Way of the Hero. We got the Wasted Land Way of the Hero. We got Shadow Temple Foolish. What else do we got?
We got Market Way of the Hero, and I don't think we've gotten the item from... We haven't gotten any of the Way of the Hero items yet.
Have we gotten any items?
We
not
got bomb
including bomb juice?
If we
The
aren't
10
to
pack of
include
bomb
bomb
juice
juice,
does not
then
count.
no. I think what's interesting right now is just how quickly the 10th Doctor has accumulated songs. The 10th Doctor has half the songbook so far, on his way to truly being a bard.
Team buy a shield, says 10th Doctor.
Team never buy a shield, says Hellknight.
What team are you guys on?
Team Jacob.
My brain is slowly trying to process something that resembles a team that's not part of the Twilight universe.
Do you know any sports ball? Those hypothetically have teams.
You know what? I could go with Team Jessica.
Like Jessica Rabbit?
No, like the side character from Twilight. Played by Anna Kendrick.
We're doing good today, y'all. As we see 10th Doctor making his way up to Goron City, which we haven't had a chance to see yet. 10th Doctor did obtain a bottle on his way trekking up here.
It's a nice Deku stick break. I haven't seen that one before. The one that Hellknight just did.
ZL is on Prelude. We got that. What was that?
Was on Prelude?
Is. Currently existing on Prelude.
I mean, it's not in the temple anymore, so is it still there? Hey, there's... No, wait, we already saw that. Never mind. It's hard keeping track of where these runners go. And when they're high-fiving and...
Yeah, especially because, like, 10th Doctor did the graveyard, now Hellknight's doing the graveyard, 10th Doctor's now checking the Goron maze for absolutely nothing.
20 bucks.
And Gerudo's Fortress is foolish was one of the hints that 10th Doctor got back there.
Let's see, so that's pretty much just horseback archery and the chest on top. A whole...
Yeah, that's really not the best hint to get.
Ooh, that's a hook shot. I saw a hook shot. From the 10th Doctor.
Ooh. Okay,
On
that's
10th
pretty sick.
Doctor the Rolling Goron? And Hellknight the Rolling Goron? I hope they use their choose wisely. That hook shot is massive.
And right now, wildly out of logic. Because as a reminder, choose don't count for bomb logic.
Oh yeah, this is season 4 settings, isn't it?
Yes, you gotta get your brain out of the RSL zone.
Yeah, I've been playing a little bit of RSL, so I'm like, what kind of randomness is gonna happen today? Oh, it's... Okay, gotcha.
So part of why Doc didn't check DC is likely because of not having a ton of chews. As you can see, he only has 4. Is that enough to full clear Dodongos? I don't think it
No.
is, right?
No. You need 1 to get in. 1 for the staircase, 1 for the map chest, 1 for the compass chest. Two for the eyes, 1 for the bridge.
So
3 to
that's a
get
good
ready
point.
and 4 to go.
Yeehaw! TJ brought up a good point in chat. They probably wanted to do DC after Goron City, but then he found the hook shot, and you aren't really going to scum that.
I mean, you could save yourself at least 4 chews if you scummed it. Just
The
go back
question
to
is,
hook
do you
shot.
scum the chews or do you save the time?
I know what some runners would say.
That's true. That's true.
Some runners, like those racing later on in the week, are definitely going to say those chews are way more important.
Oh, Sling Force, the target in the woods. That's what that check is called. Is now in logic.
Target Boutique in the woods. You know, why did that scrub have to pass away or turn into a skull thing or whatever it happened to it? I wanted to shoot the target with an arrow. There could have been an easy adult check there if we just was able to shoot that target in the woods with an arrow. Don't you guys agree? Maybe the devs can program a check there.
I still hate the fact that we can't just use the slingshot as an adult.
Oh yeah, that too. Or the hookshot as a child. Oh, the hookshot as a child. That would be amazing.
I don't think I've ever put together you can't use the hook shot as a child.
Maybe the force of it releasing is way too much and just would like knock Link on its butt.
Just annihilate this tiny child.
And then once it finally hooks onto something, he goes flying past the intended target. I don't know.
Oh, everyone get your bets in chat. We're getting our... Nope. Okay, well, XthDoctor, where are you going?
I think he was trying to lose the dog so he could find Richard.
For a second, I thought we were going to get our 1 in 32.
You know what would be great? What if there didn't have to be a 1 in 32?
Tell us more, Flare.
Like, what if, I don't know, there was an option where you could, like, put all 5 of the keys into the world somewhere, and then... Oh, hey, we do have a 1 in 32! Get your guesses in chat!
Yeehaw! Well, I'm already out.
We got a key! So that you could just collect all 5 keys and go get the winner heart piece, or whatever's there. No, it's left this time, 10th Doctor!
Nope,
Okay,
it's
never
still
mind.
right.
Still going right?
Oh, God. Oh, I'm going to lose it.
It's on left. This has to be left.
No!
What?
He did it!
The 1 in 32
The
on
1
the
in
first
32.
try.
All right. What is it? What is it?
Get your Keck W's in chat.
I mean, at least he got it so he doesn't have to think about that check for the rest of the game.
So anyways, yeah, what if there was just 5 keys in the world? And then you could just go back there whenever you wanted to, unlock a door, get 2 more items, maybe? I don't know, that sounds pretty cool.
This
And then you
is
would have to 1 in 32 your mirror shield or your Bigoron sword or your go mode item.
this is Flare's big brain idea for what could be a fantastic Freaky Friday, in my opinion.
Or a fantastic setting in general. The Freaky Friday version would be find all 5 keys and go collect your winning heart piece. Which sounds a lot less enticing.
Oh, it looks like we're gonna see Dampe from Hellknight. So maybe we'll finally see what the heck our Graveyard Way the hero is.
If this ain't it, I don't know what is.
Scale!
Scale?
Scale? Question mark?
Okay, what's in Lake Hylia?
It could also be for Water Temple access.
That would be a gold scale.
That would mean the other scale is locked behind this scale, which means yes, something's either in Lake Hylia or maybe
Diving in the lab.
Icy Waters.
Icy Waters needs iron boots.
Does Icy Waters need a scale or does it just need iron boots?
We're talking about the one in the fountain underneath all the icebergs, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you definitely need iron boots. You fall for like 10, 15, 20 seconds. Zephyr does bring up a good point. It could be the minuet from the Composer's Grave. I don't remember where we got Saria's.
I think Saria's was on Requiem because I think the chain was Minuet to Requiem to Saria's.
Then yeah, that would make sense. They would have to get a lens. And a horse. Well, wait, they already have a horse. Where'd they get the horse?
That is a great question. It looks like it was from the Storms check. Wait, no.
That was Nocturne.
Storms was Nocturne. They got the Song of Storms from Bolero. And Epona is Vanilla. Ooh.
Alright, so yeah, they would need a horse or long shot, and then a long shot or hovers. And a lens. All Skulls dead. That's no fun.
I don't know about you, but I am not sad that we don't have a 50 skull seed.
Why, so you can go order and eat pizza faster?
Partially. And partially just because, like, skull ratting is fine. But also, like, if we're going to have to do something for a long time, I would much rather have an all dungeon seed. Because at least that feels, you can feel the progression instead of counting skulls. Although Hellknight is making good progress on the skulls to at least get the 10 and 20 check, since those are not hinted.
I counted up to 70 in my last seed. Well, okay, it wasn't fair. It was all skulls. All skulls. Overworld and
nasty.
So I kind of had to just, like, not even try and get them and ended up with 70. So yeah, it looks like these guys are just doing repeats of what each other have already done.
Yeah, this is a really, like, abnormally slow start. Usually we've got a couple other items by this point. But the only thing that we've really found that's of super interest is that hookshot.
So, what's the hookshot gonna lead to? Nothing by itself, really.
How many checks in? Because you can check up to the bow chest in the forest temple if you want to. What was that hint? Highest Goron is Bosky? Is that what I... No, Flare Dancer is Bosky. Thank you, Jaster.
Which flare dancer is that? The one that's next to the Bosky chest?
It sounds like a French vanilla Bosky, yeah.
I don't like that hint, because I'm already going that way for other checks. Tell me what the hammer chest is. Tell me what highest Goron is. Oh,
Flare Dancer hint
okay,
is
thank
the
you, Zephyr.
hammer chest.
Okay.
Okay. Oh, okay. Thank you, everyone.
Wait, I thought the hammer chest flare dancer was the one that is the lift. And then you have to jump on the switch and climb the terrible, terrible staircase. Has 10th Doctor checked all these Lost Woods checks yet?
I think he got some of them, yes. What's interesting is how quickly 10th Doctor is ripping through those song checks. It looks like he's going to go do Child Spirit, while Hellknight might actually be the first one to go do Dodongos. Got some extra chews a little bit ago, so he's going to be getting his hookshot here, and then from there we'll see if we finally get a DC check.
I mean, DC is a stone, but it's still the most value for your money. Oh, hey, we found our bomb bag. Bomb-locked bomb.
That is a bomb-locked bomb bag.
So where's my first bomb bag?
That is a wonderful question. Especially because we're really not working with a lot. I do think the question of what's over in Zora's domain, since we have that scale from Way of the Hero Graveyard, is something to consider.
Scale at this point only locks the Ruto's Letter vanilla spot.
But doesn't it also lock domain if, like, first logical mom bag is in domain?
Oh, yeah, okay. I forgot about logical bombs being an issue.
Yeah, that is sort of the logic mayhem we are dealing with right now. Yeah, so the scale would give us access to domain. It would also give us access to Zora's River. So there are 2 checks in domain, the lighting the torches and the, what's that called? Deity minigame. There was not directly a scale hint, Lex, but we did get a Way of the Hero Graveyard. Our sort of 2 options at this point are the scale or the minuet. Hellknight does not want to bring Dancing Dad joy today.
He can't. He doesn't have a Saria song.
Oh, dang. Oh, yeah, because 10th Doctor has really been rushing those songs more than HK has. Saria's is over on the Bolero check, which 10th Doctor has checked, but Hellknight has not. Or Song of Storms was on Bolero check.
Yeah.
Sorry, it was on Requiem. There's a lot of songs to keep track of.
Yeah.
Oh, hey everyone. We are getting some adorable little Dekus.
Look at those little cutie pies.
I just want to put them in my pocket.
How many?
5. That way most of a family can stay together.
What's the Twitch chat check? Oh, Deku Theater. Oh, we found the Coffee Avenger. Can I have some coffee?
Man, I am running on pure caffeine right now. I cannot look at another cup of coffee or else I will jitter right out of my chair. Ooh, hazelnut's the best coffee. Everyone can fight me on it.
I won't say it's the best, but it's really good. Ocarina of Time is Bolero.
Okay.
I don't know how I read that, but I did.
Yeah, I just saw it replay on my other screen. So, Ocarina of Time is Bolero, which means we need to figure out where Song of Time is, and then we can kind of access everywhere that's song locked. Yep,
well,
no AD today.
Nice cavern left.
Ooh, but Song of Time on Burning Cack in order to get the toilet check is kind of nasty, and I love it.
Why are you already coming up with chaos? I thought you wanted a jet seed.
This is, I mean, we have literally like 2 items so far, 30 minutes in. We already are really stretching this out. So why not just add a bit of pandemonium for fun? And yes, Coffee Avenger, both child locked chests were keys, so Spirit is child locked. So you gotta get over there as child at some point. Which, unfortunately, HK hasn't gone and gotten Requiem from Adult Sacred Forest Meadow.
He went child really early and is sticking with it.
I don't disagree.
We've seen previous races where a very thorough first child leads to some great outcomes.
Oh, yeah. Yes, that... Wow, I must have blanked out for a second. Ooh. So there is a bomb bag in Child Spirit. So that could be our first logical one.
Yeah, that's first logical. That we know of. Really, it's only either boomerang or slingshot lock too.
We have the slingshot.
Said or.
Wait. But the slingshot was bomb locked, right? Oh, jeez.
Where was our slingshot?
Where was... I know it was Goron City. Wait, was it Goron City? I might have been back of the maze.
Chat, was your mesmery better than mine?
DMT Fairy, so it was bomb locked. Jesus Christ. Okay.
Well then.
Bomb logic.
Not bomb logic. Logic.
Thinking.
Thonking.
Alright, so 10th Doctor doing some flame storage to go get this check in the graveyard. Which I think we've seen.
Oh, he got it! That did not
tight.
look like he was gonna get it.
No, that was tight. And meanwhile, over on Hellknight's side, we're seeing the Zora's Domain check, so maybe this will put to rest on whether or not that scale is actually useful for anything. Watch the first logical bomb bag actually be in Domain.
Where was Sunsong?
That's a great question. Chat, where was Sunsong?
Was it Saria?
I think it might have been the Saria's check.
So this isn't logic.
And a
big
full heart container.
A big heart just for 10th Doctor.
Aww.
Sunsong Grave loves you too.
So that means all of the graveyard checks have been done, right?
I'm thonking a little bit too hard right now.
Lex
Yeah.
10th Doctor has Saria's, Hellknight still doesn't. Because Hellknight has really committed to staying child.
He's so committed, but he hasn't gone to Gerudo Valley yet. And the Zora loves you! I mean, it's...
So this conversation is one that I see happening a lot whenever there are two items that feasibly lock important things in the seed. Is like, a long shot on bomb juice. Okay, ignore whatever I said. That's way more interesting.
Nah, a long shot is a long shot. What were you saying?
Oh god, I forgot. Multiple items that are useful in Way of the Hero locations. And which one is actually what the hint was pointing towards. Because isn't it one of those situations where if it's two or more items, then there are more hints that show up, but there still might be items in there that are necessary to beat the seed. It just always is a very complicated, convoluted path to set ourselves down.
Forgive me while I try and remember vanilla locations.
You are good.
You know, it's kind of nice when you find Composer Grave in the back of Lon Lon Ranch. You don't need a Zelda's Lullaby for that.
That's kind of sick. Lex, no one has gone to DC yet. Everyone has really avoided DC.
First hook shot was on Lexinite the Rolling Goron. And the second one is on Bowling.
So that's probably our Way of the Hero market.
Yeah.
And both both hooks were indeed mom locked.
So where's bombs?
Yeah, so both runners have bombs. Neither of them is the first logical bomb. Wait, when did Hellknight get bombs? Right off of the big boy Goron. Or strength locked or bow locked. I forgot that you could use strength or bow to get those Gorons. And Hellknight's going to check the back of the link hints. This is actually kind of exciting because we don't get to see these hints a ton.
Ever.
So let's see what information they've got for us.
And the first hint is that the Haunted Wasteland is the way of the hero.
We still need that magic.
You know, why
not magic,
can't I
that
play
fire.
a female Link?
Wait, what?
Why can't I play a female Link?
How do you know that she isn't female? I trust her. Link
Chet,
is
do
the
you think
princess of
Link
her
is
own
male or
story.
female? Or both, or neither. Or something else.
Link is whatever Link feels like that day. Which is a big mood. Oh, and we're seeing a bottom of the well play from XthDoctor. I've been watching Hellknight so closely that I completely blanked that XthDoctor was in the well, where there is a gorgeous wallet so that you don't have to throw all that money on the ground.
I mean, how much money do you really need in Season 4?
I am waiting for... Oh,
Hey, we
fire
found
arrows!
fire arrows!
Oh, and there's our fire source. So
And I just lost
congratulations.
10,000 points. I won big on one of these, and I ended up with like 40,000 points.
I have had very bad luck betting lately, so I did not bet this time.
Yes, rest in peace to the moderators. That
So
they...
I'm wondering what item is out there in the wasteland. So we're going to open up a bet. Who is going to get their second medallion first now that we're starting to actually see some of our items?
It's not a bet, it's a prediction.
Ooh, a prediction.
Betting is illegal in some countries. Gotta think about everyone who's watching right now. Don't want their countries getting mad at them.
It is a prediction, so let's do a prediction, y'all. Okay, I will go bet or predict on this one. Words are hard.
Hard as words. So that is Hellknight's first hookshot. How long is it gonna take him to find his second hookshot? Honestly, probably not very long.
I'm betting it all. Predicting it all. I'm really bad at this.
Who'd you vote for so then I can vote against you?
I voted for Hellknight. I really think that Hellknight's
Ooh.
going to get that long shot and go do water.
I was gonna vote for Hellknight too. He needs gold skill or irons before he can go to water.
But I predict that he will find him. Like, this is my psychic seer senses tingling.
Seer psychic senses.
Yes. And meanwhile, that dead hand's really giving XthDoctor some trouble.
So, did anyone check Gerudo Valley yet?
No one has checked Gerudo Valley yet. The most forgotten Sphere Zero checks.
I predict... Ooh, he's going to Forest.
Well, that is a medallion, so you might as well check on up to the, what are they
Imagine if
called?
he has a vanilla bow.
That would be pretty sick, too. Or if you find iron boots here.
Wait, he doesn't even have Song of Time. Or a bow. So he's really only here for 2 checks.
I don't think this is a terrible dip, especially with getting that hook in way of the hero market.
So where do you guys think Bombeg is? What if it's in the open grotto in Hyrule Field?
Man, they haven't done the Hyrule Field checks either, have they? They've really just been going song to song, or in Hellknight's case, doing all of those child checks in.
That's
Oh,
another Bombeg.
That's the last bomb bag. I think that's our first logical bomb bag.
Makes sense for it.
Because Song of Storms was out on the... Wait. Except
Song
both...
is on Bolero, you said, right?
Yes. And we have Hookshot. And that checked its
Where's hovers?
Hookshot lock. Where are hovers? Oh, jeez. Both hookshots are bomb locked. We don't know where hovers are. And so far, I do think all of our bomb bags are out of logic without a way to get to that Song of Storms check. If we can find a bow or we can find strength, I really bet it'll be in Valley. I really bet it will be in Valley. And Hellknight is not going to check on Lonk the Goron. On Hellknight the Goron. Going straight back child. What's your thoughts on this routing so far, Flare?
Yeah, my thoughts on the routing. Yeah, definitely. Get your songs, Hellknight. That's my thoughts on it. No,
like...
Dins is a trick. Strength is in logic. Bow is in logic. Bombs are in logic. Chews are not in logic unless the chews are logic. I know that didn't make any sense, but...
A lot of items that would put those bomb bags in logic, but we just don't have any of them.
Look at 10th Doctor conserving his Deku sticks. If you parse it correctly, it makes perfect sense. Yeah. Bomb chews are not in logic unless if bomb chews are logic. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Because there is a setting that's not in these settings that says bomb chews are considered logic. Which this says no. Bomb chews are not in logic.
It really feels like they need to go do those Sphere Zero checks. Go do the Open Grotto in Hyrule Field. Go do Gerudo's Valley. They have Eponas. They can get over there pretty quick.
Someone said top of lab or adult fishing, which is actually entirely possible with our silver scale that we got. That could also be a second way of the hero.
Yeah.
Because of the magic beans.
And I know, did both of our runners grab some beans? I know Hellknight did.
I know one of our runners did. I'd have to look at the pause menu of the second runner. And I don't remember which one's which.
I don't remember my own name.
CFlare. Yeah, that's your name, right?
And you're Sadie, right? Okay, we got all sorted out. We're good. So, thank you, TJ, for keeping track whenever the commentators cannot. 10th Doctor has not been to River yet. And 10th Doctor getting bodied by the Deku.
See, CFlare, that's why we have great trackers.
Yep, Sadie, like, our trackers are the best. As a reminder, give them some love. Aww. We are very grateful for Ginger, Sony, and TJ for keeping us earnest. Honest?
No, just get all of your love emotes.
Wait, did anyone see that? 10th Doctor just used a shield to deflect a Deku Nut into a skull. That was sick.
I've actually seen that a couple of times on these races. It's pretty cool. It's actually not that hard to pull off. And
nice arrows!
The scrubs pop up at the same time. And if you just rush right there, drop your bugs, for whatever reason, the Golden Skulltula spawns. Right as a nut is about to deflect from your shield and hit it. It's weird, but it works.
Pretty sick. So Stone
Oh, yeah, I mean,
Bongo is in logic, and also Foolish Bongo is in logic, because the only our two foolishes today are Shadow Temple, unfortunately. We also have Foolish Gerudo Fortress.
oh yeah, there's only 2 foolishes in these settings.
Oh, F's in chat for Hellknight's shield.
Rest in pieces. You will make good charcoal.
So, how long until
Is that why?
Your brain has been scrambled by all of the RSL. You thought they were randomizing the seeds, but they were really randomizing you.
Gasp! No way!
This is why we're like this.
How does Hellknight have 27 shoes?
Some lucky bomb chew packs,
Or
I
was it
think. I think he found
21?
20. 27. Wait,
I've been streaming
was
all
that?
of the races.
Oh, that was
I
rupees.
stream my own races, and I always finish last place.
At least you finish.
Exactly. Okay, so I learned this yesterday or this morning or whatever it was, my first seed of the time that I've been awake, that you can do adult archery without a bow. However, it gives you $50 and not your item.
Oh, that sucks.
So I was like, why is it letting me do adult archery right now? Whatever. And
Oh, that's horrible.
so I was like, okay, so suddenly I don't need a bow to do adult archery? That's cool. I'll just take my item then. $50. Alright, sweet. And then I went through every single check in the game looking for my boomerang.
No.
And it was on adult archery.
So we're seeing XthDoctor get some checks here in Kokiri that Hellknight hasn't been able to get. Got the singing to the Skull Kid, also got the Song of Storms Grotto, and not finding much of anything.
I had to forfeit that one because I needed a hint where my boomerang was.
And it looks like XthDoctor is really going hard on those skulls, trying to get those 20.
I mean, the faster you get to 20, the faster you can stop collecting skulls.
I was trying to think of something witty to say and instead just blanked out. And nothing on the Kokiri sword check. Chat, remind us in 8 minutes to say happy 1 hour.
Because we're gonna forget.
Especially considering we are at 1 hour and we don't have a single medallion. We don't even have a stone.
We don't even have
no
the means to
dungeon.
complete a dungeon.
What is happening?
Actually, well, we can do DC right now.
Yeah.
Barely.
I am just really not used to the trend that I have seen in season 4 is you get a bunch of stuff in like the first 30 minutes. You go do like one dungeon and then you do some other stuff for another hour until you can do another dungeon. So it is really weird, like not finding anything. And no, that was the second bomb bag in Spirit. None of them are in Logic yet.
No, Hellknight! No!
No! F's in chat for Hellknight. I've counted two. So there was the
There's
one
3
on
bomb bags. There's the one on Big Guy Goron that
right,
rolls kid. There's one
right.
in Bottom of the Well. I mean, Breath of the Well. Yeah, Breath of the Well. And
Breath
then
of the
there's one in
West.
Child Spirit
I
Climb.
forgot about the one in bottom of the well. Okay. So we have all of our bomb bags. We just, none of them are in logic because that's the kind of scene we have so far. And just as a reminder, in the bottom of the well, we do also have fire arrows.
Breath of the Well.
I just realized we can't use fire arrows without a bow.
Nope.
Oh. Okay, I think that becomes the question at this point is where is the bow? Because the bow locks one of those bomb bags, and the bow also locks being able to get that Haunted Wasteland Way of the Hero. I think that is the item we are looking for at this point. And there are 3 of them. There are 3 of them, and we have not seen a single one.
There's
Zephyr,
3
yes,
strength
we have
upgrades,
seen
and we haven't seen
Domain.
a single one.
What is happening? I bet it's just sitting there in Way of the Valley, or Way of the Valley. I bet
Way
it's
of the
just
Valley.
I bet it's just sitting there, Gerudo Valley. I am going to say this live. This is my prediction. I think that there is a bow just sitting in the valley. And yes, Zephyr's Hellknight dipped forest. And Dancing Dad was like $5.
Woo, $5. Thanks, Dad.
I am mostly okay. I am just, like I said, it is just very weird that we don't have another medallion yet, and we are 4.5 minutes away from an hour. No one's done DC either. Like, these 2 runners are avoiding it like the plague. And I get it. I get it. It is out of logic right now.
All right, let's come up with the worst way possible to get back into logic. Or how to get logical bomb bags from here.
Okay. Okay, I'm ready. I'm ready.
All right, so
I think Rita's letter has to be involved in some way.
So we can get hovers for Song of Storms on Bolero.
Okay.
So that's an item. We could use Strength 1 or Bow, or I think that's it for logical Link the Rolling Goron. So now we're at 3 items. Paradox letter. You'd have to find a second wallet.
We found a second wallet.
We found a 500 wallet?
Uh-huh.
Oh.
Yep, XthDoctor has a $500 wallet.
And Link the Rolling Goron had what? Our hookshot?
Yes. No. Yes. Yes.
Which would have allowed us to do that. Okay. To get the Song of Storms. What's the whole song chain? Minuet.
Minuet to Requiem, which gives us Sarias.
Where did we get Minuet?
Minuet was on the... Where did we get Minuet, chat? Composer Grave. So we got Zelda's Lullaby from the Prelude check, which took us to Minuet, which took us to Requiem, which took us to Sarias. GTG is separate from Gerudo's Fortress. So someone could go to GTG, but it's not very appealing to go there without,
Everything.
well,
or
I
even
guess that
half of
there's...
everything.
So what these 2 runners are doing, I think, is trying really hard not to go too far out of logic. We do finally get Hellknight going into DC. But it really does feel like they are just missing the potential of that, how important that scale is.
So let's go. Hammer can be found in Gerudo Valley on the crate.
Toilet's dead.
Aww.
So for whatever you're planning, toilet is dead.
I wasn't
I
planning
think
on
that
it,
was
don't
what
worry.
it was.
I was not planning on it.
That makes me sad. Toilet's the best check.
Hammer in the valley on the crate. Or in the crate, rather.
Yeah.
And then in Hyrule Field, we find, because it can break rocks, it can break rocks. We find a gold scale for diving in the lab to give us a boomerang to do something. To give us a bow to kill Link the Goron to get in logic.
They've gotta go Valley. They've gotta just go Valley or get some beans. It would be really funny to have to get the hammer to go get Boomerang to go to Stone Jabu. That would be very mean.
You'd have to find Rudo's letter somewhere. Before you get hovers, a bow, or strength.
Ruda's letter saying in Open Grotto. In Hyrule Field. So, Jay, this is something I've actually mentioned other times that I've calmed, is that I really like Valley Opener. I started watching right at the end of season 3 with a runner who basically always did the Valley Opener. And what I've noticed is that going to the Valley is harder actually the more into the seed you get, because you kind of start forgetting about it. And it's not as appealing to go there for 2 checks whenever you have things like Bottom of the Well or DC, which, while out of logic, do have more checks and more potential chances to run into one of 3 bows or 3 strengths. But if it does have something like the hammer or like one of the bows just sitting out there in the open, that's gonna feel bad if they do all of these checks and then it's just sitting there.
So, CFlare, happy 1 hour, 1 minute, and 43.7 seconds.
Happy 1 hour, 1 minute, and 44 seconds, Sadie. We have a seed. We have a seed that has just a handful of checks left in logic to try to find something to unravel this twisted web we have gotten ourselves into. Let's also take the opportunity to shout out our trackers, Ginger, Sony, and TJ, without whom we would have no idea what's going on. And also our runners, Hellknight and the XthDoctor. If you're enjoying this pandemonium, go give them a follow.
Hey, CFlare, your name looks a little weird. It looks like it says SadieSweet.
Oh, they just got. Oh yeah, you know what? You're right. Give me just There we go. There, now we're all squared away for today. And Hellknight is taking on the big lizard. We love this scaly boy.
What do you think the closest relative would be to that giant fire-breathing blizzard?
Kimono Dragon.
Okay. Khan's trying to break my brains.
With our talk of lizards, TJ? I don't know what else you could possibly mean. Oh, 10th Doctor is going and checking some of those grotto checks.
No way. He's doing what?
Checking the grotto.
No.
Yes.
Maybe.
Possibly. Now, as a reminder, okay, I was gonna say that if anything's here, it is a bomb lock grotto that we're checking first. Let's see if the open grotto has anything for us.
What's in the open grotto, chat? You know before anyone else does. 50 bucks, that's it?
That's...
It's gotta be in the valley.
Where's a bow?
It's gotta be in the valley.
It's gotta be. Well, okay, it's either... I am going to bet it's at the valley. You know what? I am just going to bet that both hooks are locked. So both hooks are bomb locked. We need that bow. We need that strength. We need something.
And we have one bomb bag that is locked by...
Iron boots.
Not iron boots, but we found some iron boots.
It's like that meme. The only thing worse than death. Iron boots. No.
So we have one that's locked by Song of Storms, which is on the Bolero check. In order to get to the Bolero check, you either need Bolero, which in this case is on Ocarina of Time, or a hookshot or hover boots.
So we are finally seeing a valley check from 10th Doctor. 65 minutes in.
Another bomb
65.
bag is Strength 1 locked, or Bow locked, or Bombs locked. But of course, you need bombs. And then our third is Child Spirit, which is apparently bomb locked. How? Minuet, which we got from Zelda's Lullaby, which is free. Minuet was from Composer's Grave, which doesn't require bombs.
Please. Nope, that's a... Oh god, I have such dread. If it's not in this waterfall, then I do think that those comments about the like Hylia play about getting those beans, planning it, checking top of lab, and also checking lab dive is the best bet. Well, let's see what is in this waterfall. It's a piece of heart!
No, that was a full healthy heart.
Lake Hylia, away the hero! Lake Hylia, away the hero, y'all!
Wait! Oh, okay, he's getting his hook shot and coming back.
You're losing it. Go! Did 10th Doctor plant a bean?
He has a hook shot, and he probably set Scarecrow.
Oh, true.
I forget that these guys are lucky enough to start with ocarinas.
So yeah, so silver scale to go get beans, to go get a bow, or a strength to get us a logical bomb bag. And we'll be back.
Happy hiking!
Oh, my brain hurts, y'all.
Oh, and these guys don't need a race to get Epona? God, these guys are lucky. It's almost a pleasant surprise when I play Epona's song and Epona actually comes.
It's nice whenever you have songs that like actually do stuff.
Let's see.
It's gotta be a bow, I think.
But you know what's even better though? When your warp
What?
songs don't take you to the normal places.
Oh yeah, isn't that an RSL setting that you can toggle?
I mean, it's a setting anyone can toggle. Let's see. It's called... As soon as this will cooperate.
Oh, and the other, like, highly away the hero hint was in the bombable wall in Death Mountain Crater. So now Hellknight knows. Are those hovers in the Tektite Grotto? Those are.
So where's our hammer?
Okay.
If you get a hammer, everything gets put into logic. If we get a hammer, everything gets put into logic. Because you can use a hammer to get the irons. You can use a hammer to open up the grotto to get the hovers. You can use the hovers to get your Song of Storms.
Oh, the frogs teach a strength upgrade.
I hope Light Trial isn't active. Oh, wait. I hope there's nothing in Light Trial.
Well, or hope that the other strength isn't locked behind in Spirit Temple or in Light... Or, no, it can't be in Light Trial, so it'd have to be in Spirit.
Burning Cack or Ice Cavern?
Oh, no. We might see all... No, I guess we wouldn't see all dungeons, but we'll see all songs. Oh. Oh, I'm winded. I'm winded, Sadie.
What you fell over for?
Me?
Hmm?
Okay. Okay.
We don't
hold
know
on.
where song time is, Lexi. Or
We have
Lex.
no clue. Has to be either Burning Cack or Ice Cavern. Both of which kind of suck because we don't have Rito's letter. We also have to get 2 more medallions.
Yes, Russian Ice.
Ooh. Thought. If we require it for Spirit, then it can't be on Burning Cack. Because Spirit is the water medallion. So it would have to be...
Let's just assume it's your strength 3 and that you need something inside of Light Trial or outside Ganon's castle.
Mm-hmm. Which, hammer in Light Trial? Oh, bow on adult fishing. There we go. We finally found that freaking bow. So the question is, how long until Hellknight goes there and grabs that bow? And we are hammerlocked out of fire.
Right away. Check 1.
Yeehaw, folks.
You saw the signs? That Lake Hylia's way of the hero?
So if you are 10th Doctor, do you immediately go and grab that, item out in the wasteland?
I mean, it's way of the hero. I don't see why not. It could be your strength too. It could be your mirror's shield.
Oh, I like the way you think, Jay. It is definitely a logical bow. So we are now officially back in logic. Very convoluted logic, but it is logic.
I mean, it's just a whole bunch of logic gates. Whole bunch of ands, nors, xors, cores.
Oh, and it
Doors.
looks like while he's here, 10th Doctor is going to go do the water temple.
The water temple. The light water
temple.
The light water temple.
The calorie-free water temple.
So I found out that there's actually a thing called heavy water.
Yeah, it kind of sucks. The town
I
I
had no
live
idea that was a thing.
the town I lived in had water notices that children and pregnant women should not drink the water because it's a farming community, and they
No,
couldn't
no, no,
filter
no. I
out
mean, like,
all of. Oh
it's for
yeah.
medical purposes. And 10th Doctor realizing that he doesn't have strength.
Oh, well, we do have 3 strengths we gotta locate.
So yeah, no, like for actual medical purposes, there's a thing called heavy water.
So
Where,
I heard, yeah. What instance have you heard of heavy water? Like what is it exactly? Oh, Bosky.
you know what, I'll look it up real quick.
Because I've heard of it with heavy nitrates in the water being called heavy water. Oh, I just realized I'm going to lose all my channel points. Gah!
Why?
Because I bet that Hellknight was going to get the next medallion.
Oops.
Whoops.
Hold on, I need to find this video that I saw.
Wow, Morpha is really giving 10th Doctor some trouble with that long shot, really not wanting to get in the corner. Nobody puts Morpha in the corner.
And gets away with it.
Except 10th Doctor did, and does seem like they're getting away with it.
Sorry, thick water.
Thick water. What? Wait, okay, now that's even more confusing. What the heck is thick water?
Alright, so thick water is intended for people who have trouble swallowing.
Oh.
I'm gonna read the label on it real quick and try and give a better idea of what it actually is. Anyways, I saw a YouTube video called My Huskies React to Trying Thick Water. It was super cute, by the way.
I bet all y'all didn't expect to learn some important science facts today. Also, 10th Doctor getting the second medallion an hour and 16 minutes in. Let me reiterate, we are 1 hour and 16 minutes in, and we have only just now gotten another medallion. Rip my channel points. And Shoot the Sun is just a little heart, a little love from the sun to Link. That does confirm Bo as a Way of the Hero, because that is the only useful thing that we have found in Lake Hylia.
Alright, you ready for the ingredients?
I'm ready.
Artisan mineral water is the first ingredient. Xanthan gum, potassium
Okay.
sorbate, and sodium benzenate to preserve freshness. Sodium acid sulfate, sodium hexametaphosphate, and calcium disodium EDTA. No idea what all but 2 of those are.
So it looks like the 10th Doctor is about to get the
Way of the Hero?
Way of the Hero Wasteland.
From the reverse
Speaking
side.
of things that we don't know what they are yet.
From the reverse side, too. And getting on... No. I thought he was on the wrong side.
I bet it is the hammer.
I bet you it's the Skulltula token. I'm kidding. It better not be.
I was thinking for a second. I was trying to logic that one out if that was possible.
It's
no!
It's a boomerang? Hello, Stone Jabu. I'm coming in. The dentist is here. He's here to look at your teeth.
All right, y'all. Let's go. Sadie, how do we feel about this?
Yeah.
Unfortunately,
Think about
Shadow is foolish. I am gleeful. This has made the first hour and 15 minutes of like trudging through finding nothing so worth it. This is the game I love to see.
You should commentate some RSL.
The problem is that there is already like so much I cannot keep track of in normal like standard Zooter that I would be so lost on RSL.
Ooh. We got a spicy new prediction coming up, guys.
What is the prediction, Sadie?
I don't know, CFlare, what is it?
I don't know, Sadie. I asked you. The prediction
Who's gonna get letter first?
Yes, the prediction is who is going to get letter first. I am going to put my sad 372 points on Hellknight because I just cannot stop predicting my fantasy coins.
I don't know. 10thDoctor has a lot of checks in front of him. I have no idea if that RSL is getting restreamed or not.
Yeah, so that ring has to be Wath for Jabu because all of the skulls are dead at this point. There was nothing. We haven't checked 20, but we're pretty sure that we saw a hint that 20 was dead. I haven't seen it, which is the only reason I'm phrasing it that way, but I also keep blanking out whenever they're checking hints.
I'm laughing to myself because I'm asking myself all the questions that I ask myself during a seed. Like, why didn't they check Metagoron? How do they know it's not shuffled? What about the carpet salesman? How do they know he's not shuffled? No, GTG was not hinted anything.
Ooh, that was a sick skip that 10thDoctor did to get past that burning wall.
It's a lot easier than it looks, I promise.
One of these days, I will learn all of the GTG strats.
No, like, seriously, you just get on that side of it, you point up with your hook shot, and as soon as you hit the top, you just mash B. And then you knock off the wall and fly over the fire. It's super easy. I promise.
I'm gonna trust you on this one. Work has kept me so busy, I haven't been able to do any kind of practice. Really watching Zooter streams is sort of the most practice I get. And hey, hey, Linz.
There's
10thDoctor slashing the box.
Oh, really? I didn't know that if you hold target, you don't get hit by the firewall. So, what's that lens for?
Well, we know it can't be the chess minigame. Because we've already 1 in 32 it.
Yeah. Minuet is officially not Way of the Hero. That's what that means.
Yep, that scale has to be the Woth. To put all 3 of our bomb bags in logic. There has been both a forest dip and a fire dip. We are hammer locked out of fire, and we were bow locked out of forest, but now we're strength locked out of forest.
Oh, we checked the courtyard?
Yes.
I didn't even notice.
Did we check the courtyard? Actually, I'm not sure we checked the courtyard. I think we got that Hellknight got the first check and then left.
So in Forest, the one, like, cool strat that I'm struggling with right now is the jump slash off the wall to end up next to the floor master.
I've seen that strat. Oh, yeah. Okay.
I did it perfectly my first, like, 10 times. And then I've tried it so many other times since then, and I just get nothing. And it's painful when you fail it. Because you need to climb ladders again.
Toilet is hinted dead. Well, okay. So there was a hint earlier that said something about sunken silver rupees, which I'm pretty sure is the toilet check, correct?
It's the toilet, yeah.
Okay, yep, then toilet's hinted dead. Hey Doc, welcome to the other Doc party and Hellknight.
So I want you guys to try something in one of your next seeds. Turn on Master Quest Jabu. I promise you it's worth it.
Remember
Jabu?
there was...
Huh?
I remember there was a Freaky Friday that used Master Quest Jabu, and it looked pretty fun.
So let me go to my tracker really quick.
So, Doc Keeps, we were out of logic until about 9 minutes ago, whenever we finally found our first logical bow on adult fishing. And we only just got our second medallion like 5 minutes ago. That's how it's going so far. We potentially need Burning Cack in order to get possibly, or Ice Cavern to get Song of Time to go get Strength on Frogs 2. That is what we are looking at right now.
So let me put it this way. Normal Jabu, just the chest, no skulls, no cows, no scrubs. Normal Jabu is 4 checks. Master Quest Jabu, not only do you have cows everywhere that make it such a fun dungeon, but you have trees.
Is the implication that Jabu is eating all of those poor cows?
You have 12 checks. It turns Jabu into a yeah, let's go now.
Oh wow, that is intense.
12 checks.
And that is Hellknight finishing up on Morpha, so now catching up to the 10th Doctor. There wasn't anything in GTG that we saw from 10th Doctor, was there?
I think someone would have shouted.
Yeah, that's what I thought too. So that means that if Hellknight skips over GTG, Hellknight could catch up a lot of time on 10th Doctor.
I mean, he has a Dodonga's Cavern over him.
He does. He does. But this would, like, bring their times a little bit closer together.
I thought
And
they were
Dodonga's
both at
Cavern
1 hour,
was
28
a
minutes.
stone.
I thought they were both at 1 hour, 28 minutes.
I just mean in terms of who's ahead on item progression.
Good sleepy, everyone.
a good sleepy, Sadie.
Mm.
Yes, Lax is all 6, but you only need 2 medallions to spawn the Rainbow Bridge.
No
So
one's
they
going to
could,
Garen's Castle?
they could, and Hellknight, where are you going? Where are
Not
you
Garen's
going,
Castle.
Hellknight?
So let's see. With the current items, which is long shot, you can get and bomb shoes. Bomb shoes help. You can get. I need to look at it. You can get forest trial. You can get water trial. You can also get blue fire at water trial, but they don't have a bottle, do they? Oh, they do have a bottle. Never mind. So yeah, they could get blue fire, so then they can get the paradox letter. I don't know if anyone got that. They can get Shadow 1. They can get...
Getting the blue fire for King Zora is not a horrible idea.
Let's see, so they can get Forest, Water, Shadow 1, Shadow 2, Spirit 1, and Spirit 2. They can get 6, 7 things. They can get half of Ganon's Castle, with the other half being behind Light Trial.
That's actually not terribly unappealing. It looks like Hellknight's going to finish up these Lost Wood checks I skipped over earlier. If I were him, though, I would be rushing progression.
I wonder if he thinks if he's gonna spend a lot of time as child. Because I think he wants a bunny hood.
Ooh, okay.
The bunny hood is the most overpowered item in the game. Hands down. So yes, that jump that Doctor just did, without the hover boots, but with the jump slash. That's the trick I've been struggling with.
Okay.
You wall bang, or you hit the wall with your Master Sword or Big Oron Sword at a certain angle, and you just fly back.
That's a hammer.
That
Okay.
Hellknight is probably not going to spend a whole lot of time as child at this rate.
Why is XthDoctor... Oh, no strength. Right.
Strength 1 is locking this entire seed.
That is nuts. Oh. I'm nervous for Hellknight at this point about when he's going to go get that Way of the Hero Wasteland to get the boomerang, and when he's going to go back to Forest to grab that hammer. Fire arrows were in bottom of the well. It was like the first check in the well. Gosh, and I forgot Hellknight didn't have fire arrows. That's... Ugh. Depending on the item layout, like, this could be nasty for Hellknight to catch up.
Where is the fire arrows?
They are in the bottom of the well. I think it's like the first check.
Well, he's getting them now.
The question is, does he full clear bottom of the well or does he ditch when he grabs the arrows?
I mean, I can't make a good say on that. Because I end up full clearing my seeds completely by accident because I can't find one item.
Yeah, I guess
Every
with the
seed.
Yeah, I guess with the items that he's missing, like, it makes sense to full clear, but man, as the viewer, it feels bad. Knowing that if he just goes and grabs that boomerang and then chases his progression, he'll grab that hammer. So we have our runners kind of just retracing each other's steps at this point. We're an hour and 34 minutes in, only 2 medallions. We have a lot of seeds still ahead of us. So let's do an item check. Sadie, what items do we need? We need 2 strengths for spirit, correct?
Mm-hmm.
We need the mirror shield also for spirit. We need little stabby.
Little stabby?
And butter knife.
Do you have any toast and butter?
I have some blackberry jam we made. Does that count?
What are we putting it on?
Deku bread.
Ugh.
You mean that you've never had some good old tree bark and some blackberry jam?
I mean, I've used Deku shields as firewood before, but that's firewood, not eating.
I think I've just said some incredibly cursed words that are going to scar chat for years to come.
Please don't tell me they're Deku berry.
No, they're blackberry. They're blackberry.
Okay. It's good to know that I'm not eating innocent Fae.
The Deku berry or something different. You can put some like Deku nuts on top. You know, like get a grater like you do with I don't know what you use a grater for.
This is reminding me of a conversation we had our last stream.
We have we have a trend
with the Deku nuts and sticks. Don't be posting your nuts and sticks in my Discord. Oops. Sorry, Hellknight.
Ginger is used to our BS.
Yeah, well, Breath of the Well is finally finishing up.
That officially means that we have 4 items to go mode. 2 strengths, that shield, and then the butter knife. Well, 4 items to glow mode, because we have not run across the light arrows yet.
Have not. You want to know where they are? I have the spoiler log.
Ooh. Where are they?
The spoiler log is in my head, so... The light arrows are on the Zelda's Lullaby chest in Light Trial.
I hate that. I hate that.
So now we're strength 3.
And that would be horrible if they got through this whole seed without finding light arrows, get up to Ganon, and Ganon's like, oh, my arrows are somewhere in my castle, and we haven't found strength 3. And everyone, don't forget to zoot her safely, because we did just find a condom in the bottom of the well. I'm not sure I would trust a condom found in the bottom of the well, but that might just be me.
Do you trust it more than zootering unsafely?
That is true. You take what you can get.
Do not use condoms found at the bottoms of wells. I mean, you got magic powers, right? You know, would Hellknight get mad if we posted titties and condoms in his Discord?
Well, we haven't found our titties yet. We haven't found the glorious double D's yet, so...
Make sure to screenshot it so then we can post it in his Discord.
As a reminder, everyone, we were the only 2 comms available for this time. We are considered we are considered the C team, so whenever the A team can't come out and the B team is unavailable, we're the ones called in.
Oh, I get it. Hold on, hold on. There we go. Now we're the C team.
Everyone, welcome. Oh, wait. Oh, no. You know what? Actually, Servant is right. Hold on. There we go. Sorry. We are actually the D team. Double D team.
Daddy Dweet.
Okay. This is what's gonna get us banned.
Daddy Dweet.
Just call me Daddy Dweet and CFlare.
No, you can't stop tracking. We're having a hard enough time as it is.
As a reminder, our trackers are suffering today. Please get your F's in chat. And consequently, if you want to help out and also be a part of this mayhem, please come apply to volunteer or commentate. Hellknight taking a moment to pause upon getting the
I saw that. He just sat there and was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, Hellknight is not happy with this turn of events.
My way of the hero is this wooden thing?
Hellknight's gonna be even more unhappy when he finds out what we were doing while he was going to get that banana. And so far, there's been nothing new inside the fire temple either. We do need letter because that boomerang is way of the hero, so something has to be out in Jabu.
And it's not skulls.
That is not skulls. This is the mayhem we've gotten ourselves into today. So, what do you think? What do we think is in Jabu's belly today? What do we think Jabu swallowed?
Cows. Oh wait, no, can't be. This isn't. There isn't Master Quest at all in this. Din's fire.
Shadow is foolish.
I know.
Do you think it's just gonna be sitting there? Oh, to get.
Never mind. We just found Din's fire.
Oh well. Okay. You just spoke that into existence.
I did. No,
Oh, did Hellknight not get the hint that Garuda's fortress is foolish?
apparently not.
Oh no, Hellknight. At
Night
least it's
owl.
just a few short check-ish.
Until he does 1500 HBA.
Oh, Hellknight, please remember. No, no. We still don't have a single strength.
So yeah, never mind, because Bolero is on OT and song destinations are not randomized.
It feels like we really have to find Ruda's letter soon. Both to get out to Jabu and also to go check Ice Cavern for whatever song is out there.
I think worst possible spot at this point would be center of GTG.
Oh, that'd be nasty. Is Hellknight able to get to the center of GTG? Oh, boo. I hate that.
I think you need strength too.
I bet you have to do frogs too at this point.
Where's your song of time?
Yeah, that's why I'm really wondering if it's on.
It's gotta be an ice cavern with the amount of strengths we've seen this seed.
So now we gotta figure out where the heck is Rudo's letter. Because if it's not in fire and if it's not in GTG, where the hell is it?
Hyrule
Especially because we... No one checked the ferry. Oh, boo. And no one checked Ganon's yet either.
Alright. Rudo's letter is on Shadow Charl 2.
Okay, I'm ready.
For the, of course, Song of Time on Ice Cavern, leading to Frogs 2 for Strength 1 and 2. Let's go something like... Ooh. Better luck next time, Hellknight.
Ooh, ouch.
Into... Strength 2 is somewhere that's Strength 1 locked. Where do you want that to be?
I think
Let's
at
put it on
this
Phantom
point...
Ganon.
Yeah, I think at this point it has to be in Forest Temple.
No. No. Let's put it on a Baronade, because the Stone Dungeon.
Ooh, okay. So Rudo's letter to get to Ice Cavern
because the
to
boomerang
get...
is pointed as Way of the Hero.
Yes. So Rudo's letter to get to Ice Cavern, to get Song of Time, to go get First Logical Strength.
Well, you could do Rudo's letter, turn it in, get your first strength on Baronade, second strength on Frogs 2.
Jacer, Forest can lock strength because you can't move the blocks without it. So, well, I mean, it can lock a strength if Frogs is our first logical strength. Sorry. Words are hard.
Hard are words.
And to think I'm an English teacher.
You are?
Hypothetically. That's what my degree says.
What do you actually teach?
Words.
You teach words?
I teach words good.
You good teach?
I teach somewhat.
How do I spell words? Is
WERD 3 Z's. Like the number 3 and then Z.
Gotcha.
Oh, F for Hellknight, but at least he had that fairy. And we
I'm
are
bad at
about to see
tutor, I
our
always-
second favorite lizard.
This one flies. Alright, to the non-racers out there. Props if you know how to do the quick kill strat. I'm not saying that you can do it, that you know how to do it and how it works. I don't want to hear anything from Zephyr. Or Alfalfa.
Calling him out.
Or TJ.
Yeah, no one talks about how glorious Volvagia's like hair is. Like, why does no one point out that she's got quite the mane going?
So I always fail a quick kill. She always flies once for me, and then I'm able to kill her. Like, immediately on the jump slash after her first flight, she dies for me. Which is still an improvement. You weird clip and shoot ice arrows, yes. Fire is allergic to ice, and that's why ice arrows kill Volvagia faster. No, that's not that's not real. It should be, but it's not.
And XthDoctor taking down the fire lizard to earn a third medallion. And there was Jack All in the fire temple.
So anyways, for those of you who don't know, the flying Volvagia has a hitbox that's still loaded. It's that hole that's right in front of you when you spawn. If you put some boom booms in there, 7 of them if you have the big Oron sword, or 9 of them if you don't, then you can go and do a jump slash and kill them. It's that simple. Well, you have to hammer the head every so often, but yeah.
Yeah, that was like the coolest thing in the world when I learned that you could do that. It was so neat.
And yes, boom booms.
The boom booms. Boom, boom,
It is a
boom.
boom bag, not a bomb bag.
The big booms.
It's a bag that allows you to do booms. I mean, let's be real. Those bombs are huge. How can you fit 20, 30, 40 of them in a tiny little bag?
So if you're 10th Doctor, where do you go from here?
Rush ice. I'm kidding.
Yeah, it
On your root of
really-
butter.
Well, it really seems like you've got to do a Ganon's Castle play.
Easy. I don't know why they haven't. If Ganon's is not hinted foolish, go there as soon as you get your 2 medallions.
Mm-hmm.
Unless if you have the ability right then and there to full clear another dungeon, then it's fine. Go do that other dungeon.
Yeah, unfortunately, everything really is locked behind that first strength. And thank you, Sniper Bait, for subbing to the channel. Welcome to the mayhem. You picked quite the game to sub during. Oh,
no.
10th Doctor hadn't done dongos.
Nope.
Okay, well, that'll earn a bit of time back for Hellknight.
Like, what, 8 minutes maybe? If that?
Yeah, something like that.
The hammer will speed it up a lot. Oh, wait, it might even be faster. Because I'm used to collecting the scrubs and the skulls and...
Yeah, I've had like a 4
You learn the
minutes of
dungeons.
dongos.
You learn the dungeons really well. I can't remember vanilla locations for things, though.
Yeah,
Like,
I have
one... Go for it.
I have a vague understanding, but there are some like random little items that I blank out where they're at.
So like I had one seed where I knew that maps and compasses were vanilla, but I couldn't for the life of me remember which chests had the maps and compasses.
Oh yeah, maps and
'Cause I'm so
compasses
used to
are
just collecting them
impossible.
all. I'm so used to just collect them all.
Gotta catch them all, gotta catch them all.
I mean, yeah, it's helpful when you know the vanillas, so you don't go to those, because you know they're dead. The only time they're not dead is if they have the information saying, "Hey, this is this medallion or this stone." It's the only time they're not dead. But anyways,
How are you doing, Daddy Dweet?
Daddy Dweet.
How are you doing? I'm good. How's it going, Daddy?
Well, I mean, we're in the Snooze Fest temple. I'm in the Snores temple. I'm in the Forest temple. And we're in a repeat Dongle Tavern, so of course I let out a big, loud yawn that I'm not sure that everyone heard. Might have to do another one just to make you guys yawn too. Wouldn't that just be cruel and unusual punishment? Yawning on stream?
What'd
And then
you say?
causing all of your viewers to yawn because you yawned?
Okay, the problem is you're talking about yawning and now I'm actually yawning.
Winning.
We cannot do this. We have potentially like 3 more hours of this at the rate we're going.
Mm-mm. You know what? I'm fine with 3 more hours, actually. Because then I can get on somewhat normal of a sleep schedule. Maybe. I mean, RSLs are dumb because we start at 8:30 Eastern. And I live Eastern. And if you're bad at the game like me, it could be an 8-hour long seed. So you're up until really early in the morning?
Oh my gosh. That
Blame
is
8K is not available in your country? What?
Hold on. Is Blame HK available in my country? Nope.
Is Blame HK available on my part of the country? We broke Nightbot, guys. Good job.
It really is looking like we are not going to get our first strength until 2 hours in. Alfalfa's right.
Mine worked. Hey, everyone, just do exclamation point HK enter. Yeah, like that. We can send him Nightbot. What's the right wording? Brainwaves. Yeah, through the bot. Bots have brains.
Brought to you by Aperture Science Labs.
Bots have brains, so it sends their brainwaves to HK to get his shit together so he can get caught up and win. But no, I'm right.
Does pose. Gonna get big pose check, y'all. And I bet Hellknight is going to go Gan's Castle soon.
Okay, I will say this is the worst part about RSL. It is random po count 1 to 10.
Oh, ew.
However, if it's above 4, it's an always hint. So you got that going for you, unless if it's useless hints, where hints say that like, hey, Bongo Bongo likes ice arrows, or they say that walking backwards is really fast. Those kind of hints. That's all you get. You don't get any Way of the Heroes, no Barons, no.
Oh, that's nasty.
It's fun. You should try it. Hey,
I
I'm
can
gonna
barely
quote it.
finish a standard seed. Unfortunately, the teacher schedule does not really permit me to have full, like, 8-hour blocks to dedicate to learning RSL. But I do
So,
like what I've watched of RSL.
I'm gonna promote this real quick. On Saturday, I don't know at what time, but on Saturday, we are having a beginner's weights for a random settings league race.
Ooh-hoo-hoo.
So these beginner settings are things like no overworld entrance randomizer, no. I have to
For
look it up.
strength, oppose!
They could have gotten that a long time ago.
Bailed! Oh my god! That is what we call bailed. And right under the wire for a sub 2-hour strength. All right, keep going. Tell us, what are the other settings on this beginner's random setting league?
I need to find them for sure. 1 second.
It's okay. We can just sit here and like stunned silence. Happy 2 hours, everyone. The tides turn quickly in a Zooter race. Because I'll be honest, I was a little worried about a Hellknight up until this point. But getting that strength is huge. But 10th Doctor is not going to be far behind, and 10th Doctor is fire ahead. I think that if the 10th Doctor did not check this Poe right here, then he would start to fall behind.
All right, I found him.
Okay, I'm ready.
So, normal random settings league, we're like, here's all the settings, we're going to randomize them with all different weights. So things like one-hit kill mode only shows up like 5% of the time or something really low like that. Well, in beginner, we have a couple of things that change. Like, if the bridge to Ganon's castle requires tokens, which yes, that is a setting, it will have a max of 50 tokens. And Hellknight getting his hammer. You will have either 0 or 1 trials. So normally a big part of RSL is you gotta defuse the trials, so then you can go walk up, get your light arrows, or you already have your light arrows by that point. You don't have light arrows, hint. Go kill Ganon and beat the game. There are no master quests, so if you're afraid of master quests, there won't be any. There is a chance that songs can be shuffled. It's limited to only one type of entrance randomizer, whether that's interior or grottos. There's no overworld randomizer. So that's the big one that people fear, is that overworld randomizer. Walk out the door of Kokiri Forest, end up in Market? Yeah, that doesn't sound like fun, right?
Yeah, all of those settings sound pretty approachable, even as someone who is a little bit terrified of RSL.
There's a smaller than normal chance for scrubs to be shuffled. You don't have to race to get your Epona. You don't have to escape a collapsing building when you kill Ganondorf to go fight Ganon. You don't have to do child stealth. There is a... Let's see. There is like a less than 5% chance that you'll be at double damage, and less than 5% chance that it'll be half damage, with everything else being normal damage. there are no useless hints. There's no text shuffle. And there's a low chance of ice traps. So, I don't know. It's all really approachable settings. It's like baby's first random settings seed. You don't know what settings are exactly randomized, but it's set in a beginner kind of fashion for those who are like, this seems super scary. I don't know what I'm getting into. If you want
And
to
you said
really...
that'll be Saturday, correct?
Saturday.
So everyone should keep their ears out. And we don't know what time yet?
I'm gonna find out what time. Soon. Like, the most fun part about random settings is that you don't know what's randomized and you gotta figure it out.
I just want to say that I know that my girlfriend and my housemate have just tuned into the stream because I can hear them the room over giggling and saying,
At who?
Daddy Dweet.
Daddy Dweet!
So, hi guys, glad you two could be here. It's a wonderfully timed RSL plug, by the way, because we do have Double Forest. So if you haven't fallen asleep yet, then I'm super glad you're here to hear about this other awesome opportunity.
Wait, you mean Double Snorefest?
Sorry, that was really loud. Yeah, shout out to our trackers for dealing with our BS today. Shout out to the comms for causing the BS today. And shout out to the runners who are blissfully unaware of this, but do have that boomerang haunting over them.
And shout out to Nightbot saying, I'm awake, I swear. Wait, we're forgetting one of the more important people.
Who are we forgetting, Daddy?
Okay, that just sounds bad.
You're the one who committed to the bit.
You started it with... I started with the C's. You started it with the E's.
We can't back out. We cannot be cowards. Do I sound
looking
like a coward?
1 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time.
What?
You know how there's EST and EDT?
Ah.
EDT is what happens when you go into daylight savings mode.
I see.
EST is Eastern Standard Time.
Oh. Daylight
so 1
savings.
p.m. Eastern. Approximately.
Meanwhile, if you want to cause pandemonium like this, there is a link to a volunteer application in chat.
Oh yeah, the person I was gonna shout out.
Oh yeah, who was the person?
Lexinite!
Lexinite, without whom we wouldn't have a restream today. Lexinite, who is in the background, I think making fun of us. Thank you, Lex, for enduring through all of this mayhem.
Hey, how would you like your Link pancakes?
With chocolate chips.
Cause 10th Doctor definitely got smooshed. And so did Hellknight!
Ooh, twice! Ooh. That was a nasty smush.
Smoosh.
Our runners are quite literally on each other's heels. 10th Doctor does have that one medallion advantage.
So why is it that I can get that room perfect every time, but I don't know. Whatever. I have a strategy that works for me. So, D-Flare. Whoa.
Sorry,
What is
Lex.
the main thing scaring you away from RSL? The time commitment?
Yeah, for me more than anything, it's literally just the time commitment. I already have a hard time finishing up standard seeds because of the teacher schedule. So imagining doing anything longer than like a 4-hour seed is kind of terrifying.
I mean, it is kind of difficult to just kind of pick up a seed in the middle of it.
Yeah.
Even if you make the super detailed notes.
Yeah, at least with standard seeds, it's easier to kind of do it in chunks if I want to. Still not ideal, but it's an option. But random setting league, because you have to keep track of what settings are randomized, because you don't always know what's randomized until you get into it and start unraveling it, right?
So I actually have 4 trackers that I start every seed with.
All right, walk me through your trackers.
All right, well, 2 of them are by Hamsda on Emo Tracker. One of them is a Google Sheets spreadsheet that I stole from Zopar. And a third one is the Brack tracker for entrance. So, Brack's tracker works for non-mixed pools. So what I mean by a mixed pool is you go into Saria's house and you end up in the composer's grave. It's mixed because it's mixing interior with grottos. Like if you walk into Kokiri, or like you walk into Composer's Grave and you end up in a Great Fairy Fountain. That's also an example of mixed. So Brax Tracker does not handle mixed at all, but it handles everything else beautifully, and it even has a built-in router. So you're like, all right, I am here. How do I get... I'm at Hyrule Field. How do I get to Kokiri Forest? Oh, well, if you take this entrance over here to this place and then take that entrance, and now you're at Kokiri Forest. Sweet. So it helps like that. Yeah?
Yeah, that's okay, keep going, keep going. I'm wrapping my brain around how all the different trackers sort of work together as you're going.
Well, I closed most of them. Like 2 to 3 of them. By the time I get in. And that's the link for it. Oh, I got timed out. Can a mod...
No. Can't post links. So you'll have to send it to me on Discord.
But I want chat to have it. Can a mod post that into chat? Thank you.
And Phantom Ganon goes down on 10th Doctor's side. We are almost free of the Snore Temple, because Hellknight's also in the middle of the Phantom Ganon fight himself.
Alright, and then I have a normal map tracker with Key Sanity from Hamsda on Emo Tracker. So that's just like, I'll look at it every now and then, update it when I have major screen transitions, like going child to adult and vice versa. So then I can actually like keep track of these checks that I orphan. A claim check?
So we never saw a big Goron hint, did we?
No, that's why I'm like, huh.
So I think 10th Doctor is doing the right thing. Go check Gan's castle, see what's there. Oh, we did see okay. Thank you, everyone. So we did see a big orange hint. It is nothing. What's interesting is that Hellknight's going to go check these hints. Oh, there we are.
What was it, a blue rupee?
Blue rupee. Okay, cool. So we... No, it's nothing. So yeah, Ganon's castle's kind of the last big thing we really gotta go check.
Butterknife in Gan's castle?
Butterknife and Gan's castle to go get Ruto's letter
To get Ruto's letter on Goma.
To go get of time from ice to go get second logical strength to go finally do spirit. There we are. We got our logic.
Do we have a shield? No.
Dang it, I forgot about the shield. Wow, so we are still 3 items from go mode at 2 hours and 14 minutes. Which isn't bad. I think that we are going to get them pretty quickly, but this is not going to be a sub 3-hour seed unless we just really jet on those items. And one of those 3 items does have to be in Jabu, which actually means we need 4 items because we do need that letter.
It's entirely possible to finish even sub 245. So, for 10th Doctor at least. 10th Doctor has Deku. If you're in go mode when you get to Deku, it is literally like 90 seconds. And then you have Spirit, which is like, okay, a little bit longer, but both runners have already done half. They're literally just crawling up one side.
There's a great question in chat. Are bomb shoes required for that Spirit Trial switch? Logically, yes. Okay. Thank you, VXR.
You can also do a bow extension, which is like a hookshot extension, but with a bow. Which is difficult, kind of. It's a frame perfect trick.
Mm-hmm.
And you're going to waste a lot of arrows trying. You'll get it eventually if you know what you're trying to do.
Is 10th Doctor going to try to go for the paradox letter? Looks like he might be.
But I don't blame him.
So at this point, we're looking for just sort of anything that'll let us break open those last couple of dungeons. Because without finding one of those 4 items that we named, either another strength, the mirror shield, Little Stabby, or Ruto's letter, there's really not a ton we can do other than just doing a bunch of cleanup.
Have they done adult spirit? Oh wait, never mind, they don't have strength. My bad.
Yeah, and that's what really sucks is they are super limited on what they can get. Or like where they can go at this point.
Have they done that new undiscovered glitchless jump as child to get over to the adult side?
What new undiscovered jump to get over to adult side?
Exactly, it's undiscovered.
Right. Ah. I do think we are going to be seeing frogs too before glitchless all is said and done.
Said glitchless jump, I thought. Oh, these guys don't have trials. Lucky.
If I remember correctly, the boss key for fire was... No, I'm thinking of Water Temple. Yeah, it was pretty deep. Yeah, and the hammer chest was hinted. So I'm actually going to take a moment to go quickly get some more water. You can keep him occupied, right, Daddy Dweet?
Yeah. Sure.
All right, be right back.
Uh-huh. I'm keeping you guys occupied, right? Uh-huh. So, how much wood could a woodchuck chuck? If a woodchuck could chuck wood, of course. No? God, solo commentating is hard. I don't know how people do it. It's like talking to yourself while you're streaming. I don't know, it's weird. I'm always used to like talking to someone. Do you guys talk to people?
All right,
It's
I
all
see
good
people
today.
saying that they can't follow what people are saying, so I assume it went well.
Yeah, something like
Because
that.
I had to get water. Wait, we're supposed to be social? I thought that the whole point of this was that we don't have to talk to people. Oh God, what happened while I was gone?
Everything.
As long as we haven't found titties yet, you know, that's all I care about, y'all. What if I want to talk to a giant fish man about marrying his daughter? Because that's what XthDoctor is gonna do. It is beyond way past. I really question those first dates. That should be the like nickname of this seed is where are these items, man? It's like, dude, where's my car? Except it's dude, where's my items?
That's how I felt about my last seed.
Oh yeah, your seed just sounded brutal.
So much fun. I mean, it was a great seed, yeah.
So I'm guessing XthDoctor didn't find anything in Ganon's castle. All right, chat, because you are smarter than the comms.
SMRTR?
Smirt. What choices do we still have? HBA, they have checked, but also it was hinted foolish because Gyarados Fortress is foolish. Can't be in Shadow because Shadow's hinted foolish. I guess there's some GT. They can't finish GTG because we don't have second strength.
Go get your second strength.
Except they still need Song of Time for
Yeah,
second
what's this
strength.
thing that 10th Doctor is about to pass by? What do you think that is?
Boulder Rocks. Oh.
Oh, I just realized my sub here is going away in 2 days.
Oh, sad face.
I know.
Oh.
Heck W. Someone called it. Who was the one who called it?
Well, just rush Boulder Rock's forehead. Thanks
Or
again.
find a glitchless jump to get over the silver blocks, 5-head.
Or
Yeah. There's gotta be a glitchless way to get through that rock, right?
there's gotta be. Doc is making some good calls, but like in Doc's defense, there's not a lot of options. So much it has been just locked behind not having strength. Could be Miradrabu. I bet it's gonna be Little Stabby
Tiny stab.
for
Okay, this is my
Mir
least
and
favorite
Deku.
room in all of the game. The one that Hellknight was just in.
Oh yeah, that room really sucks.
I can fall into it from Pierre just fine, but walking around in there is the hardest. I'm like, where's my hover boots? Can I have hover boots for this room, please? Please?
So if XthDoctor doesn't find anything in Spirit, he's going to have to head back over to GTG because those silvers do open up some checks for him there as well.
Gonna go grab another slice of pizza.
Do it.
How's your pizza coming along?
Girlfriend actually said that she is gonna get me pizza tonight, so victory. I also demanded breadsticks.
Ooh, yes, breadsticks are mandatory.
Oh yeah. You can't have pizza without some breadsticks.
Just like taking home like a dozen breadsticks from Olive Garden whenever you go.
Oh
Hey, can I
yeah,
get some
just
more
start
breadsticks?
stuffing
Can I
them
get
in your
some more
purse.
breadsticks? Thank you.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that's what my mom would do, is she would just sort of tuck them away in her purse so that we would have some for later.
And napkins, I hope.
Oh yeah, no, totally. Shout out to my mom. Thank you for keeping me fed on Olive Garden breadsticks. I appreciated that as a child.
In the cloth napkins, right?
Oh yeah, the nice ones.
Yeah.
They won't notice.
You
if I'm
gotta have
missing.
some napkins for the house. Some real napkins.
Just to be clear, I do not condone stealing napkins from Olive Garden.
It's not stealing, it's tactically acquiring.
Technically acquiring.
Tactically. You outsmarted them.
Tactically.
You outsmarted them.
So chat, do we think that we are going to find Rita's letter in Spirit, or do we think it's going to be in GTG? No, not that. Mirror Shield. Mirror Shield is what I'm wondering. You can ask and they say, please, we have too many of these cloth napkins. We are gonna die buried underneath them. Mir and Jabu would be so nasty. If they like come here to Spirit, there's nothing in Spirit, go back to GTG, find Rita's letter in GTG, go get Mir in Spirit, but then can't find Little Stabby, so then they have to go do Ice Cavern to get Little Stabby. Required double dipping is so cruel.
Wait, hi, Jaster. Like, what do? You just say, hey, excuse me, waitress, I would like to take home this napkin that I dirtied up.
I'll wash
hey,
it and
can I
bring it
have
back.
that extra set of silverware that's over there? How do you exactly go?
Are you paid enough to care if we tactically acquire this napkin from you with a persuasion check?
Roll a d20.
Oh god, where's my dice? Where's my dice? That's not my dice. In case you can't hear, that was the sound of my dice jingling. I rolled a d20 and I got 16.
It's good enough for me.
TJ, what? Hold on. TJ, I rolled the 16.
Hold on, I'm grabbing my dice.
If everyone rolls the 16, this is officially cursed. Don't know what kind of curse, but it's cursed.
Why not blessed?
I just put my dice away and I'm too lazy to get them out. So far, XthDoctor is not finding much in the Spirit Temple. Still could come across something, but we are running out of checks.
So how do you store your dice?
I have a cute little baggie, and I've thrown all 3 of my sets together, except a specialty deck set that I got for my birthday.
Ah.
So I have like
little...
4 sets. Ooh, oh, Rudos!
Oh yeah, you kind of have to leave now. Because you don't have a shield.
So the question is, would it be better to will we find a Mirror Shield or will we find Lil Stabby? And I continue to lose all of my points.
You know what's sad? We have so much faith in the person who normally restreams this challenge cup, and the person who pretty much organized the challenge cup, and the person who pretty much created this channel. It's sad to see him go like this.
There's still a couple of ways for this to swing in Hellknight's favor. It is a little bit brutal right now with how things are chaining together, because we know that there has to be either the Stabby or the Mirror Shield in Jabu. Mirror Shield will be the nastier choice. We still don't know where light arrows are, though.
Ganon does.
Ganon does. Can't be strength 3 because we know where our 3rd strength is. It's on Frogs 2.
Why can't it be strength 3 locked?
Oh, I thought that Gut was saying that strength 3 could be one of the items that we find.
Oh.
So something could be strength 3 locked. We don't know that yet.
Why do you say good luck? It's break a leg.
Something could still be strength locked, especially now that we have that Rose letter, and especially if XthDoctor doesn't find anything in Jabu, then we know what we actually need is an ice cavern.
Hey D-Flare, you know what we forgot to do earlier?
What did we forget to do, Daddy?
We forgot to roll for deception.
Have they been seeing through us this whole time?
I think so. Quick, we need to roll for persuasion. Nat 20!
I rolled a 4.
Oh no. So I am perfectly persuading everyone right now.
Does that mean
That I am indeed Daddy Dweet. You were doing so bad.
I am doing so bad. It's
People don't believe you that you're DFlare. You're not very persuasive.
You know, I used up all my persuasion points on trying to keep 6th graders from like questioning why I'm giving them homework for the weekend. So, oh, I'm SadieSweet.
Why did you give them homework for the weekend?
It's not actually homework for the weekend. It's just homework that they forgot to do earlier in the week.
Oh.
That like half my class forgot. So it's like, guys, I still need you to go back and do that. Ooh, wait, hold on. There we go.
Yeah.
Okay, I fixed it. Now we are truly the Double D team. See, and that's where the nat 20 came in. That way they can't blame me for them forgetting to do it. Wow, I could never be a teacher, says the nurse. All you nurses out there, like, seriously, you all just have the highest praise because I would not want your job right now.
I wouldn't have wanted their job for the last year.
Rudo's letter was in the Spirit Temple.
Boss key chest.
It is closed on my side. You might need to refresh.
Here, I'll send you. I'm sending you a link, Sadie. Or Sadie? Sadie?
I am Sadie now because they saw through my deception.
Oh. Remember the thick water we were talking about?
I hate that. That is the worst name of a beverage ever, by the way. I'm just gonna put that out there.
It looks like it could be easily mistaken for Pedialyte. Pedialyte. Oh! Doesn't it?
Yeah, it does. Hold on. Butter knife? We got the butter knife and Jabu.
Do you leave Jabu right now, or do you go full clear it because your dumb boomerang decided to be way of the hero?
If it was not a boomerang... Loser drinks some thickened water. I think you underestimate how bad I am at Zooter. Like, I got so fed up with using a controller that I mapped keyboard keys finally. Oh, Mirror Shield! Well, it's a good thing you didn't bail.
Dang.
Oh, and as a reminder,
Go mode and not even checking Baronade. Shake my head.
Full clear your way of the hero.
Jabu wasn't way of the hero, but an item told it was way of the hero.
Oh yeah, true.
Well, we got stab. We got the butter knife.
Yeah, wasn't Stabby ring lock?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was in the map chest.
Oh boy. We do not know where lights are. Ganon will give us a hint whenever we get up there.
I'm sorry, Hellknight. Things are not looking good for you.
Yeah, I gotta... It is pretty
You got a
brutal. I
full
mean...
circle ahead of you.
Zooter's not over till Zooter's over, but getting
But when
both of
one's
those
in go
items
mode
back
and
to
one is...
back...
Well, when one is in go mode and the other is... Let's see, into Rudos, into... Time change, into... Jabu, away.
Yeah, it's hard to argue with that.
Oh, and you still need to find your strength first, which isn't even where you're at.
Oh, I didn't even think about that. Yeah, really, what saved, like, 10th Doctor is gonna win because of that boulder check. The
I also
hammer
think the
rock.
early song Sanity. Song Insanity, there we go. That he did.
Yeah, Doc has had some great routing in a terrible seed to route. They cannot be in a... So this happened to me while I was, like, calming a stream, NyQuil, where I thought lights could be in a foolish location, but they cannot. They can be in a way of the hero location, but they cannot be the way of the hero.
And that link I just sent you is the main spreadsheet that I use.
Ooh, I love the colors.
I stole it from Zopar and added a couple of things. Oh. There we go. Fix.
So 10th Doctor speeding through Deku at the speed of light. And now 10th just has to go take down Twinrova, and then it's a quick climb to find out where those light arrows are. In My Castle is kind of the worst option at this point.
You've already full cleared everything besides Strength 3.
Yep. However, that still puts 10th Doctor ahead at this point. Is there any location that he could possibly say that would give Hellknight enough time to catch up?
My castle?
Yeah.
I don't have Strength 3 yet. Oh, yeah.
But 10th Doctor does know where Strength 3 is at.
Oh, yeah, we do. Oh, no, Hellknight, what are you doing?
No, you hate to see it.
The other chest. No, the wrong chest.
I guess that it being on Baronade would have some hilarity potential.
You'll never find my light arrows hidden inside Jabu Jabu's belly. Wait, what?
That would be hilarious, and 10th Doctor would be raging.
And be like, dang, I'm gonna lose because of that.
Well, we still have 17 minutes to sub 3 this. If those light arrows are somewhere pretty close by for 10th Doctor, and if Twinrova decides to be nice today.
So what do we need for Strength 2 or 3? We just need to go visit
Just Song
Kakariko
of
and
Time.
then Ice Cavern?
Yep, so if Song of Time is on CAC, then it'd be really quick to grab the Strength 3. If it's on Ice Cavern, it's going to be a little bit trickier. Yes, so close to sleep. Just a mile to go before we sleep, TJ.
A mile? How long is that in time?
How fast can you walk?
I'm sitting, so an infinity?
Well, I think that if someone exerted some inertia on you, maybe you could move a tiny bit?
I mean, maybe if there wasn't carpet underneath these wheels.
Mm, right.
Carpet has a lot of friction.
Gotta love the friction and whatever those laws are of things that move. So Hellknight is doing Child Spirit. Won't be able to get to Rudos from here. So still more time loss.
I think Hellknight still made the right decision to get the bunny hood,
Yeah.
given how much child we've seen this seed.
Yeah, so let's remember that this was not the nastiest seed I've seen, but this, like, the logic on this one was not nice to our runners.
Nuh-uh. Yeah. It was not nice.
So both of our runners are fantastic. Even with this unfortunate turn of events where 10th Doctor is just racing towards the end while Hell Knight is still racing to find some of those last couple of items. Chat, be thinking of any questions you want to ask our runners whenever they are done. I definitely am going to ask them about how they felt about finding that strength 1 on pose, and also how they felt about that boomerang out in the wasteland.
Boomerang. Yeah, definitely ask questions in chat now, so then we can write them up and thought about them and talks about them and all that stuff, so then it's not like, hey, chat asked a good question. I think it's a good question. What was this? I like that question. What is their skincare routine?
Skincare routine. All right, I've gotten it written down.
Middle of the interview. Hellknight? Oh, never mind. Someone was like, hey, are we gonna get our points for the prediction? And then I looked at it and said that there was already a winner. So you should have already gotten your points.
Yeah, you might need to refresh.
Like on my side, it's showing that it got paid out.
Yeah, so is it on my side. Sometimes predictions get hung up like that. I found that refreshing sometimes fixes it.
If you want to do a hard refresh where it clears the cache as well, you can do Control F5. So it's loading the page as if it's your first time viewing it. Unless if you're logged in, of course, then it'll keep that.
Oh, I didn't know that was a thing. That's kind of sick.
Yeah, it's a hard refresh.
And 10th Doctor gained a really clean 1 cycle on Twin Roba. So 10th Doctor is going to be sprinting up those stairs to find out where the heck are those light arrows.
Wait, the Rainbow Bridge is stairs?
Well, sprinting over the bridge and then up some stairs.
Okay. I guess he didn't have accessibility in mind when he designed his castle. It's a shame.
Not even an elevator.
Tisk tisk. I mean, there's an elevator when it goes down.
Definitely not ADA compliant.
What, the stairs leading up to Bowser 3?
Bowser 3.
You know what stairs I'm talking about? The never-ending staircase?
Vaguely, yes.
Oh yeah, so who's designing the Super Mario 64 and Zooter crossover?
That's a great question. Who wants to design that? I still think that it'd be really fun to find more games that we can cross over Zooter with.
I don't think Entrance Randomizer would work out very well, though. No, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that dumb duff. I don't know how to code. I was doing so well with the D's. And then code.
There are just too many D's to keep track of at this
There wasn't
point. We've
enough
got
Ds
all
this
the
speed.
D's.
We had all the D's. They didn't have any double D's.
Well, we kept all of the double D's for ourselves. We are now no longer the C team. We are the double D team. For an ever D's just don't cut it.
If you need any double D's, you know who to call.
Dose dusters.
Hellknight's literally gonna last location is strength 2, and it's gonna be a feels bad man.
Hellknight is literally going to last location us whenever he listens back to this vid.
I feel like I'm gonna not see the Silver Gauntlet logo suddenly.
That's the last thing that you see before.
That's the last thing I don't see. Because it's not gonna be there?
Yeah.
Because he banned me?
It's okay. If one of us goes, we both
you and me
go.
together aren't on the ban list.
Oh, hold on. Where are our lights? They're an ice cavern!
Rush ice, guys!
We are Russian ice, y'all, for those.
Shake my head, not even planting F-Wind.
We don't have F-Wind.
Shh. Hey, at least he's smart in getting, red fire, blue fire, purple fire. He's getting purple fire here, at least.
Yeah, that's a smart move. You might as well stock up and just go rush as many checks.
I would first do the small room that has the freestanding piece of heart in the chest. Refill your blue fire. And probably go hit the map chest? Or do the map chest last? I don't know. I don't know how to do ice in go mode.
I know how to do ice.
I've never even heard of ice being go mode.
You hate to see it. Alright, chat, I have to know, what's your favorite of the side dungeons? Is it bottom of the well, GTG, or ice? And why is it not ice?
Breath of the Well.
I agree. I really love Breath of the Well. The overworld.
So, I definitely had a Happy Mask shop inside of Link's house in a seed. And we memed it to be, this is how Majora's Mask started.
That is hilarious. Ooh, I'm wondering if you could entrance randomizer together Ocarina of Time with Majora's Mask.
That would be confusing AF.
That would be nasty, let me just say.
Yeah, let me just play a song on an ocarina. Warps to the other game.
Oh hey, let me
They have
like
similar songs, don't they?
a couple of the songs cross over, so use Oh, gold scale for
That's a
nothing.
troll item. That's a troll item. Don't follow it.
Oh.
It leads
Well,
you to hovers and nothing else.
yeah. I think the Song of Storms and not much else. And Eponas are on both. Is there Zelda's Lullaby in? I don't think there is Zelda's Song of Storms, Song of Time, and Eponas are the 3 crossover songs. Thank you.
That's
I knew
it?
there was a third one, but I couldn't think of what
I
it
thought
was.
Sun Song.
It does not have Sun Song. You have
Oh, because
Song of
you only
Time
have
works.
3 days.
Yep, and Song of Time works differently. So Song of Time kind of works as your Sun Song.
Huh.
You want to talk about crazy randomizer experience? Go do Majora's Mask randomizer, y'all.
I've never played MM.
I have a soft spot in my heart for MM, but it is kind of a trip.
I remember being stuck in Water Temple for ages as a kid growing up.
I remember thinking that I had like locked myself out of the game in Water Temple because I messed up
Yeah.
trees.
The same. So in off-topic games that have randomizers, I found out that Metroid Prime 2 Echoes has a randomizer.
Ooh.
Yeah.
That's pretty neat.
Yes, really. They were on a different Twitch account that I'm not gonna publicize because that's rude. But yeah, I saw it. They were having a tournament. Sekiro has a randomizer.
Yeah, I know Wooden Barrel, who's a Zeta runner,
There's
has
a
been
lot
playing
of
Kingdom
Wooden
Hearts
Barrel.
2 randomizer.
Yep, KH2 is popular. The only reason why I know that Sekiro has a rando is because I got raided yesterday by a party of 272 people, like Jeebus. It's a lot of people.
That is incredible.
And they were all they were watching someone play Sekiro speedruns.
Wow, so these arrows are really deep here in Ice Cavern.
They're on the Song of Time check.
Oh, I bet they are.
I mean, isn't Minecraft considered a randomizer?
Is Minecraft considered a randomizer?
You have seeds. Aren't roguelikes considered randomizers?
I guess it really gets into what our definition of randomizer is at a certain point.
Like, is Binding of Isaac a randomizer? Is Slay the Spire a randomizer?
Lex is solidly telling us no.
Telling me no.
I was gonna take the fall with you. Oh. So Hellknight is finishing up all of the water temple checks. 10th Doctor grabbing the last chest, which does happen to have our ice arrows.
And Serenade.
Why did I say ice arrows? Our light arrows that are in ice.
Our lice arrows. Ew, don't put those in your hair.
Bleh. So we are coming up on the last little bit of the game, but you want to know something? We are not going to sub 3 this.
I mean, no, yeah, it's impossible.
But we're going to get close.
Unless if 10th Doctor decides to wrong warp to the cutscene and disqualify himself.
That is a choice the 10th Doctor could make.
I mean, we're not telling him he can't do it.
So, give me just a second, because as we're coming towards the end of this, I'm wondering about the bracket.
The bracket?
The snacket.
The basketball basket?
The bracket. So, 10th Doctor or Hellknight, whoever comes out first, which it is looking like it's going to be the 10th Doctor, is going to have a little bit of breathing room before their next match, because because we have 2 sets of matches between their opponent and being able to face off against them. Because there's Exodus versus Master Alex that needs to happen, and Alexo and Doc Heaps need to face off. One of those 4 is going to face off against the winner of today's match.
Hold on, Alfalfa lost? To 10th Doctor?
Alfalfa did.
I don't believe it. Where's my prediction at? I need to see my prediction now.
I am surprisingly apparently in 6th place as far as predictions go. So I have not made the worst predictions so far.
Apparently I'm in rank 15. You know, Alfalfa, I put you to the quarterfinal. And now I'm guilt tripping you.
It is very possible we will get a Doc versus Doc, so be ready with that.
The sad thing is that I actually predicted Hellknight to lose this match.
Everyone's hastily checking their brackets.
Actually, in my bracket, I made that happen. Gogeta versus Spike. I made that happen in my bracket.
Let's see, what kind of matches are coming up? So, Gyraxo versus Spike Vegeta is going to be Saturday. Our Saturday is loaded, y'all, let me tell you. So, Gyraxo versus Spike Vegeta is going to be Saturday at 11 a.m. Eastern. Exodus versus Master Alex is going to be at noon Eastern. Doc Heaps versus Alexo is going to be 2 p.m. Eastern. And Check Rays versus Amala will be 6 p.m. Eastern. So that is just a bunch of Zooter all in one day, on top of our North American weeklies that day. And also, I think there's another race that day. I'll be honest, I can't keep track of all of it.
Hey, I heard you like Zooter.
I heard you like Zooter.
What? Who would have ever given you that impression?
Maybe the fact that you are running on no sleep in the last 24 hours because you've played not 1, but 2 random settings league.
I mean, the first one only took like 8 hours and 45 minutes. Because I forfeited and had to get hinted where my boomerang was.
And so you all know.
Literally worse than last location.
Woof.
Because I did every check in the game that I could. And then it was on adult archery, which I had already done.
Everyone, get ready with those GGs in chat.
GGs?
I almost typed QQ. TJ, it's almost time for you to head to bed. And with a final slash, there we go. GG's. With 3 hours and 3 minutes and 2 seconds. 10th Doctor has officially won the match. Get yourself some sleep, TJ.
And Hellknight has forfeited.
GG's. So, we are going to take just a minute, because our lovely restreamer stepped away for just a second. So that was quite the race, wasn't it? Hey, Hellknight, GG's.
Oh wait, one second. I still can't hear you.
Oh, right, yeah. Didn't think about that.
All right, so for those of you guys confused, we do have a Hellknight in the chat room. We just can't see him on the screen.
Yet.
Oh wait, I can hear you now.
Yeah. I can hear you, Hellknight.
Yeah, I can hear you now. That's why I said I can hear you.
Hello, Hellknight. GG's.
Hey. Oh my god, what is he?
Oh, so it looks like they can't hear you on stream, so we're gonna hold off asking any questions for just a second.
Why can't they not hear me? Wait, what?
Stream, are you able to? Oh, you all can hear him? Okay, awesome. Then, awesome. Chat is confirming they can hear you. So, Hellknight, those items, those locations, how are you feeling at this point about some of those items?
Yeah, that. What do I say to that? Last locationing the silver gauntlets there. Yeah.
Yeah. Do you know where silver gauntlets are, or?
I just found them.
Oh yeah. That was the very last thing. Yep.
And I also know of Fox 2.
Yep, and there was another one on Frogs too, and right at the end we got confirmation that Song of Time was on Burning Cack. And hey, 10th Doctor, GG.
Hi.
So why was the boomerang way of the hero?
K-Sword and Mirror Shield are both in Jabu, but only K-Sword was boomerang locked.
Yep, so both of the last items you needed after that strength were in Jabu.
Well, and light arrows were in Ice Cavern, so that didn't help.
Yeah, so I think that was the first question that I wanted to ask both of you is, how did you feel whenever you got that Wasteland Way of the Hero, you got out there, and it's a freaking boomerang with Rudos nowhere in sight?
I mean, I lost track of bomb logic very early in the seed, and I never was able to remember when I got back into logic. So part of the back of my mind was thinking, oh, maybe this is for logic bomb access or something with that Bolero and the Song of Storms on Bolero.
And you know how you got your logical bombs?
I mean, I found all 3 bomb bags, so I don't really care a whole lot. If you know, then sure.
It was quite interesting. So your Graveyard Way of the Hero was your silver scale.
Yeah.
To get your magic beans, so you could ride them as an adult to get your bow from adult fishing. So you could shoot the bomb flower from Link the Rolling Goron.
Why?
Oh yeah, it was a mess.
Oh goodness.
So where was Rutos in the end?
Spirit boss key chest.
Okay. Yeah, I just found I lost location silver gauntlets in Gyodo Valley.
Yeah, I got pretty close to that too. I think I just had chickens and like the rest of Water Temple left besides that check.
I did lose so much time that I'm
Yeah,
Holy
the
Spirit.
real.
So I was Soul Spirit, then Jabu, then Ice Cavern, and so where did I lose so much time?
I mean, I don't know.
I'm asking
'Cause-
commentary because they saw the.
I'm thinking back. I think that some of that was lost to GTG, if I remember correctly. And checking that early on before you got hook shot. Correct me if I'm wrong, Flare, because I do think I'm trying to remember exactly
long
who was
shot
going
in,
where at what
GTG.
point.
I had long shot in GTG.
Yeah, then I think maybe I was thinking of 10th Doctor. Flare,
no,
do you
I have long
remember-
shot too.
Okay. Flare, do you remember where some of that time loss was at?
I'm thinking. I can't remember.
So one big divergence that I noticed early on was 10th Doctor, you really pushed the songs hard. And Hellknight, that might have been part of what lost some time, was that 10th Doctor had songs really early, was able to go to bottom of the well earlier to get those fire arrows to get the check out in the wasteland quicker.
That didn't. Boomerang did nothing until the end of the seed, though. That's the problem. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. I do think that bomb logic made this race really, really hard to follow. Because I know even us as comms were having a hard time figuring out who was going where. There was a lot of sort of following in each other's steps. I do think Hellknight, if I remember correctly, you had a longer child one than 10th Doctor did.
Quite a bit longer.
Yeah, I felt pretty good about it because I felt I was advancing in the stuff.
Yeah,
So one of the things that went to my head was after I found, I believe it was completely bullshit at the end. So I found Boomerang, and later I found Slingshot, bomb blocked, and the hammer was also bomb blocked, if I remember correctly. At this point, I was like, was the Boomerang just way of the hero for spirit logic? That's the reason I went back to the White Hand to see what that was.
Yeah, that's another reason I lost track of bomb logic kind of quickly, because I did get that slingshot on DMT Fairy.
Yeah.
And yeah, I had kind of the same thought. Because it wasn't my logic for a while.
I forgot that the bomb back in Spirit Time was also bomb blocked because it was or silver
Yeah.
locked because you need bombs. Get there.
I appreciate chat also reminding me of this. So 10th Doctor, one thing that you did have early on was you were able to clear out all of your market checks by 1 in 32ing the chess mini game.
Oh goodness.
What the fuck?
I one shot it lensless. And it was nothing, but I was so disappointed there right after getting that way of the hero hint.
Yeah, but
Hey
that
guys,
was like one.
I really have to go to the toilet. I'll be right back.
Okay.
All right, it's got to be left this time, right? Right?
Oh yeah, no,
Well, I mean,
went wild.
See, that's just the problem, though. The bottleneck was still market way of the hero, but it was big pose. So
yeah.
Oh, that makes sense.
I kept putting that off because I got my long shot on Bomb Shoot Bowling, and I didn't even. I remembered Big Pose existed, and then Bow was late, and then I just by the time I got Bow, Pose weren't even on my mind. So
I actually did not even think about the fact that big pose are considered part of market. Yeah, so that's something that as commentators I don't think that we put together either.
Yeah, I mean, as soon as I got that, I definitely assumed I was losing because it was a way of the hero check. The bow being in a rude placement probably helped that in the end, but it didn't make me feel any better. I thought I was going to lose right up until the moment I hit dot done. So.
Well, Flair, do you have any questions for our runners that haven't already been covered?
I do not.
All right, I'm asking chat really quick if they have any questions. I think the last thing I'm wondering is so 10th Doctor, you've got a bit of a wait before your next
I'm
matchup.
perfectly fine with this. I am moving this weekend. I need the time gap.
Yeah. Well, good luck on the move. Looking at who you might potentially go up against. So there's
Doc?
Exodus, Master Alex, Alaxo, or Doc Heaps.
Doc off.
Who
The doc off. I want the doc off.
you want the doc off?
For
Okay,
the
you heard it
memes.
here first.
For the memes.
Is there anyone that you don't want to go up against? So you're kind of scared for them to make it through their next two matches.
Say the names again.
We have Exodus, Master Alex, Alaxo, and Doc Heaps.
I don't really. I haven't been paying attention to people much. I do know Exodus is. I think he's a pretty good vanilla runner, so probably him.
Mhm.
They're usually the people that tend to trip me up. I think I've gone against Marco twice and gone 0-2. So not the best about that. I don't know about the others though. I don't know anything about them. Sorry. Woo!
All right.
Hey.
So, whoops, I forgot that I have to type out the full thing. So, just as a reminder, we do have 4 matches coming up this weekend, and we are always looking for volunteers. So, feel free to come apply. You can be a tracker like our lovely trackers today, which were Ginger, Sony, and TJ. Or you could come commentate like the total mayhem that you saw today with me and Flair. And also, as
Commentate?
always, we did something that was vaguely like talking.
With us?
uh, yeah,
I mean,
anyone
Weekly
who
usually goes about this late, doesn't it?
yeah,
NA
but
Weekly?
especially on weekdays, I think that it runs into some difficulties.
Yeah, again,
and-
sorry about being late. The daylight savings messed up what time I thought the start was. So
That's all good. I'm glad we were able to have this match today. And last thing I wanted to say is if you enjoyed this race today, consider going and following Hellknight and 10th Doctor. Their Twitch links are in the chat. And we are going to be heading over to raid Zopar.
Zopar. We are rating Zopar.
And yep, so we're going to be heading over there soon. So Lex, whenever you want to whisk us away. And our next match is going to be Jiraxo versus Spike Vegeta on Saturday at 11 a.m. Eastern.
all right, cool. Bye.
All right, take care, everyone.
Bye.
Bye, everyone.
GG's, you both.
All right, good night.
Good night, Flair. Please
Even
get
though
some
I'm not
sleep.
tired.
You should
It's
still
10
sleep.
p.m. and I'm not tired.
You've been up over 24 hours.
So?
Oh,
All right, good night.
No.
See you later, Sadie.
see you later. GG's, Hell Knight, and 10th Doctor. That was a great race to watch.
Oh, yeah, it was. No, I just kept on forgetting that chat couldn't hear you.
Partially deaf, so some of the times whenever like someone was talking, like I couldn't hear what was being said. But I couldn't think of like the smoothest way to ask you to repeat yourself. But that's my ears just not liking to work. Cool, cool. Oh, that's so cool.
Yeah, I got 2 monitors over here. I just have Racetime GG and Twitch chat and the Discord on one screen, and then I normally have notes on the other. But it's nice that you have, like Whew.
Oh, that's sick.
Multitasking. Of course.
Have a good
Thank you very
letting
much
us
for
commentate
for the restream.
Yeah, thank you, Lex, and thank you, everyone. I'm also going to go lay down
And
before
Lex,
Stu gets here.
you're banned holding seats for me. Come on, let's see if we're going to this location.
I'm gonna let you guys hash this out. Adios.